What the fuck is up, gamers? It's your boy, Autotron. That's not funny. Today we're looking at a figure that just came out in terms of...
I beat the fuck out of my...
I don't fucking know. This figure's more recent than the other figures I've reviewed on this channel, and I'm actually very happy to review it. Let's just jump right into it, gamer. This is the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege. Fuck, not Siege. Earthrise. War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Deluxe Class Wheeljack. I am fucking up today. So Wheeljack is part of the new Earthrise line, and from what I can tell, this line is fantastic. I have him as well as the tallest deluxe figure on the market. We might look at him next time, I don't know, it just depends on what I'm feeling. Wheeljack here, a lot of people are saying he's essentially a mini masterpiece, and after having this guy for about a week or so, I can definitely agree with that. Taking a look at him, you can just see just how much good detail is on this guy. Look at all those printed pieces here. We have Inventizoni modulator, Praxis right there. A lot of stuff I don't know because I can't read. Autobot logo. You have some Nihongo there. On his spoiler you got Aerobolt, and it's about the same on the other side. You also get Aerobolt once again. He's in his classic colors of white, red, and green, and I didn't know that until recently because I am colorblind. I honestly thought he was just white and brown. But also, he has orange rims for some reason, and he has some nice dark gunmetal gray paint on the back of the car. Some nice molded in details, including this vent right here. His windshield is made out of translucent plastic, and it looks very nice. It's tinted, which I like a lot. Black right here on the front, and this guy looks almost exactly how his original car was supposed to be, which I believe was a Lancia Stratos. I'm not sure. I mean, there'll be a picture right here of the actual car, but it looks very familiar to that vehicle without actually having to get the copyright for that vehicle. It does come with one accessory, and it is this thing. Is it a gun? Is it a butt plug? I don't know, but once again, with the War for Cybertron Trilogy line, you can plug them in everywhere. You have a port right here on the top, and a port here too on these. I'm guessing they're brake lights because the exhausts are right here. Popping that on there. He has I guess a missile launcher? I'm not entirely sure. This is all part of your imagination. But getting into size comparisons, this guy's a pretty decently sized deluxe. Here he is next to the Transformers Classics Deluxe Class Bumblebee, one of my favorite figures in my collection. I might review him later. The Transformers Last Night Deluxe Class Barricade, another good figure. And Wheeljack's Wavemate, the Earthrise Deluxe Class Cliff Jumper. Yeah, that's a deluxe class. Just taking a look at like the real size here. This guy's almost Scout, almost Legends class. So, very tiny. But very good figure. That's really enough about the vehicle mode. Get on to his transformation into his fantastic robot. So to transform Wheeljack, what you want to do is you want to come around here to the side, actually the underside of him really, and just pop these side sections out. These will become his arms, and that will in turn unpeg the shoulder bit, so you can just move that out of the way. Do the same on the other side, like that. You can then come to the front of the car and split it and bring these sections down. While including the legs out, you want to take this windshield bit and fold it down until that pegs into place once again, so you get a better angle. As you're bringing that out, fold that down, peg it into place. Before you do anything else, you want to rotate the waist 180 degrees. You can take the front of the car and fold it up to become his feet, and we can stand the guy up. You can then come around here to his head, flip it out until it tabs into place. Take the roof of the car, bring it up, and it will peg into the neck joint. Bring the arms down, rotate them at the bicep and the wrist in opposite ways. So bam and bam. Then come around here to the back, take the spoiler and fold them out to form his iconic back wings. I think they're called back wings. There we have Wheeljack in his robot mode. Now, yeah, this robot mode looks absolutely incredible. I mean, he, just like I said in my last review with Sideswipe, looks almost just like how he did in G1. and I'm perfectly okay with that. This guy looks fantastic. I can agree why people say he's a mini masterpiece, something of that nature. I mean, just like this guy looks fantastic. And the back kibble isn't really there. I mean, it's just the back of the car, but even then it's very flat, and 90% of the car is used in the transformation, which I really appreciate. I mean, you'll have figures that will just put almost the entirety of the car mode on the back of the robot, and that could make the car, or the robot rather, look very weird and very disjointed, and I'm not a big fan of that. Let me give you an example. The example I'm talking about is the Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Nova Star. And from the front, she looks pretty cool, you know? And then you go... What the fuck is this? You have almost the entirety of the car mode just thrown on the back, and that could make her a little... top heavy. I don't like this toy. But I like Wheeljack. Wheeljack is very, very fun. And once again, you have his accessory, and there are multiple ways you can put it on his body. That sounded weird. For starters, just like Sideswipe, you have these two little notches here on the shoulders and a little tab that you can just pop right in, and it gets like a little shoulder cannon, which is pretty cool. You also have one right here on his lower shoulder, his hands, of course, bottom of his feet, but honestly, if you were to do that, what? You have two on the back of his legs, so again, you have the top of the car, and interestingly enough, you can actually take these pieces off and use them as weapon ports. But then Wheeljack wouldn't have his iconic wings, so we're just not going to do that. So I think what we're just going to do is just put it right in his hand. And that looks pretty cool. I'm guessing it's some kind of like scientific tool, since he is a scientist, something of that nature, but who cares? It's a toy. But the posability on Wheeljack is also excellent, and let's get into that. For starters, you do have a ball joint at the head, allowing some from nice side to side, kind of look up and down that far. He has a 360-degree rotation at the shoulder. His arms do move out. You have a bicep swivel via a mushroom peg, a 90-degree bend at the elbow, and a wrist swivel. I also didn't even realize that there are ports right here on his forearms, because, you know, I'm retarded. There's a very nice waist swivel. His legs aren't a universal hip joint, so they can kick forward this much and kick backward that much. Pretty decent. He can do some very nice splits. He has a thigh swivel and a 90-degree bend at the knee, up and down at the ankle, and a fantastic pivot. So once again, with the War for Cybertron line, posability is fantastic with this guy. You can get him into so many good poses, and that's why I love ankle pivots. Ankle pivots can allow not only for good stability, but just you can do so many good things that normal figures without ankle pivots would do. I mean, Wheeljack is just a good figure. In terms of size, Wheeljack once again is pretty good. Once again, here he is next to the Classics Bumblebee, standing a little bit taller, almost about a head taller than him. The Last Night Deluxe Class Barricade, which again is one of those figures. It's one of those figures that has most of the car on the back. Bringing him out once more, the Earthrise Cliffjumper, and here in robot mode you can really see just how small this guy is. I paid $25 for this figure, but still, good figure. So yeah, I'm going to be rating Earthrise Wheeljack a solid 9 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic figure, good posability, fun transformation. He is a good time. I highly recommend you guys pick him up along with Cliffjumper, and for what I'm seeing, get the rest of Earthrise, because they all look good, even Ironworks. Well, that's going to be the review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at TransformersMemes84. Follow me on Twitter at AutotronYT. On my Instagram page, I post Transformers memes almost daily, and on Twitter, I do nothing except for give maybe updates and behind the scenes of my reviews. But my name is Autotron. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day. Stay home and stay safe. Good night.